I'm LB.
And I'm your girl, Letti.
And let's talk boxing. All right, so we had Stanionis versus Butaev. Oh, man, yeah, round of applause for this.
That fight was amazing. Amazing fight. Amazing matchup. That's what boxing needs to be. None of these bullshit fights where you know one is going to outbox the other. This fight was amazing. It was incredible. It had me on the edge of the couch. It had my heart pumping, blood pumping. It was amazing to see. It was with putazos on putazos. That shit was fire.
It was, and it was cool to see, especially after the last fight when Ochoa, the fight before Ochoa was running. So to see those two in the middle of the ring just starting it down, it was a fan dream. Like it was so nice to see. They was going back and forth, tit for tat, inside, outside, but they were all heavy blows. Like, man.
From the beginning to the end, it was action. Shout out to the ref though. Shout out to the ref because he was keeping a very good eye. What is this, better?
Butaev was dirty,
He's a dirty fighter.
Dirty.
And I think they probably did the research on him because the ref was like, hey, every second that he was doing some dirty play, he would call it out. And I think the ref did good with that because
that was one of the best. That was one of the best refereeing jobs I've seen, especially for what he had to deal with. I was impressed. We were both impressed. We were like, oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. But that was a fire fight. I wanted him to win.
Stanionis.
Yeah, Stanionis.
Yeah, I saw. We seen Stanionis in an interview. So we got to see him a little bit, a little feel for him. He seemed like a real nice, humble guy.
Yeah.
But you hear him speak, it doesn't look like how he fight in the ring because he is a monster. And he was just coming forward, taking blows. Neither wanted to back up.
Yeah.
Neither wanted to back up.
Forward. I loved it.
Man.
I loved it.
Man, Butaev, and they were showing, even though they were in the middle, coming forward, there were some skills in there. Butaev, he switched. When he did switch southpaw, in our opinion, he started to get hit a lot. Mm-hmm. But man, what an awesome fight.
That's great. I love it.
And that just shows how deep that welterweight division is. I guess it's going to be interesting how they match up next.
So who would you like to see him fight next?
After Stanionis' performance right there, we know Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, that's probably going to be done.
Yeah.
So, with him being on the PBC side, I guess, looking who's over there, I only see two names that kind of make sense. There's Keith Thurman at 147, and there's Jaron Ennis. Ooh. I would rather see the Jaron Ennis. That's what I want to see. Because they're both young, up and coming. They both want that title shot. And, I think that, once Errol or Terrence Crawford moves up or, the belts get vacated, I can see them two fighting each other for a vacant title.
Yeah.
And that will be a big test. I think Jaron Ennis will fly with pass with flying colors.
Yeah.
But man, I think that we'll get a lot of answers though. Because Stanionis has been he's proved himself to be able to take a punch, and Jaron Ennis can punch. So I want to see if he can take it. You know what I mean? And so I think it would be a firework fight because we've seen Jaron Ennis move, fight coming forward. We've seen him fight coming back. I mean, the man is gifted, but that's who I want to see Stanionis fight.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But I mean, Jaron Ennis, I already feel like he's at the top level. Like, I don't think there's a fighter that I can think besides the top, like Crawford and Errol Spence. There's not a name I don't think that I can think he can get in the ring with, that Jaron Ennis can get in the ring with, that he'll lose to. I have high hopes for Jaron Ennis, and he a monster. And, yeah.
So Stanionis and Jaron Ennis?
That'd be cool, yep.
All right. You heard it. PBC, set it up.
Let's go.
Thanks for tuning in.
And catch us on our next episode of Let's Talk Boxing.